Well, I watched the great meeting of Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump on television last night, and I, of course, have a few observations to make. I really don't like tangling and upsetting my opposition in my life. They're the Moriarty, as if I were Sherlock Holmes. I know that I'm going to tee them off, and I really try to contain myself and not let my real deep down inner core feelings burst out like an explosion of words. But after watching that last night and looking at the comments about it, the right wing, the KKK folks and the junior Nazis, the David Dukes, the racists, they thought Trump did a great job. And they said that Trump was misled by that moderator dude. You know, I don't know how much misleading was really needed there. See, it's not just a saying that pops out of my mouth, but Trump has a vocabulary of a fourth grader. English may not be my best subject, yet I can notice this. You know, Trump, if he was being misled, was definitely misled. Because no matter what he tried to answer, he would repeat himself, and we kept hearing him, "Make America great again." I wonder, as president, if that's how he would deal with things. You know, I have to mention a very critical fact that for some reason I didn't see any networks or anyone making a deal of this. But Trump's been to several of these highly classified secret meetings that are just for the president and now the people nominated to take that position. They are classified in the highest degree. Nothing that takes place in that meeting should be discussed outside of the meeting. In fact, it's against the law. But somehow Trump gets away with it. Now, he's twice done this. Now he brings up last night that the generals there, who he's going to replace, by the way, they made the remark that President Obama, I'm so frustrated I can't even say his name anymore. It's not senility, please, believe me. Well, maybe a little dementia. President Obama did not follow their advice. Hey, this is secret, classified stuff, bozo. You're not supposed to be mentioning it. But he did, and he got away with it. Second time. Gives you a lot of ideas. He doesn't need a secret server when he does it in the open like this, and the press just let it slide by. Well, it gives us an idea where this guy would be sitting in the Oval Office. He kept saying over and over, "Make America great again." America's already great. I think we've established that. Our poor, deprived, inept military. Great. Tell the enemy. Yeah, we look like we've got a big military, but in reality, it's totally inept. They don't know what to do. They've got ships and things they don't even know how to run. They're all tied up. That's the message he's sending to the world. Let me tell you, the United States military is just fine. We have the equipment, and we have at the present time the power to not use that equipment. But it's there, and we don't have to tell the enemy it's not there. obviously Putin and that guy in Korea, the guy that doesn't go to the bathroom. I don't know how he does this, but the people believe it. Both of them are unstable. And then we have advisors to Trump that are involved in the Knights of the Ku Klux Klan. You know, I'm a little senile, a little dementia-filled, but I know those are the kind of people I would not want to be supporting me. I think I'd be more careful in who I chose to be around me. I don't know if you can see it wandering around in the back of the room. The white pit bull, that's who I have around me. That's my housemate, my companion. But I'm not running for president. The other thing about Trump right now, if we put aside how Hillary Clinton professionally answered every question, Trump answered none. No matter how he tried to go and answer it, it was always could be, would be, maybe. I haven't figured it out yet, but I will. I'm going to take the advice from these generals and then fire them. Very different. How many times did he said, Devin, how dare you speak of English? How many times did he say, make America great again? Well, America is great. There's no again involved. And tell the world, that's Obama, president, telling me to take my medicine. I tell you, it's getting all out of control. But nonetheless, he goes now to a church, a black church, and he goes in there and they're playing their tambourines, and everything's peachy keen. Most of the audience had already walked out. They don't mention that because it would be detrimental to Trump if he saw what happened to the crowd. And he bounced up and down. The minister was so impressed, he gave Trump a prayer shawl. I have no idea what a prayer shawl does. If it gets us in the gates, St. Peter will look and say, got a prayer shawl on, dude, so come on. Be boo on that. But the amazing thing is, after this whole charade, he walks out the door and he meets a network newsman. And he says, well, it's all taken care of. We're going to get the black vote now. What an insult that was to the black community. Does Trump think that they don't have minds because they're black? You know, when you get beyond this thin layer of skin and you get inside, it's all the same. A doctor, when he operates, doesn't have to weigh out, let's see, is he black or white, or is he kind of brown? Let's see, we'll have to use a different kind of a scalpel here. No, that's not how it works. We are the same inside. We also have a mind. What an insult to the black community. To say I went in there and I jumped up and down while they were playing their tambourines and now I'll get their vote. No, black people have minds, and your actions over the past year have let us know what you are. And if Trump, as president, makes up these imaginary views in his head, it may fly with his supporters, who he even says he could shoot somebody in downtown on the main street in front of the cameras, and his supporters would stand by him. It's a very scary thing that we're looking forward to in the future. I just pray that the world sees what is happening in America and sees that the democracy that is America, change that. We don't need the Ku Klux Klan advising our president. Not at all. We need somebody that knows what's really going on. This country, as great as it is, can't be run by fools. If you will excuse me. I'm going to try to go away. I'll be leaving. I won't be back till tomorrow.